Hi, my name is Hana and I'm here with Why Yoga, and we're about to do a upper back and lower back 10-minute class using your body only. So if you are in a nice space with a yoga mat, that's all you really need, and we can use our body to challenge a very important part of our system, which is our back. Keeps us upright, keeps us looking confident and strong. Let's go on to our hands and knees and just start with a scapular push-up. So spread out your fingers and find your chest right in between your hands. What you're going to do here is just create a little micro bend in your elbows, but push the ground away and feel your triceps kind of rolling back so you can feel the back of your arms active. Now, don't let your arms change. Just simply bring your chest and your sternum down towards the floor, and then lift your chest and sternum up and away from the floor. As you're going down and up, think about your shoulder blades coming apart as you go down with the chest, and then shoulder blades landing back and together on your rib cage as you press up. 2 more times. This is our shoulder compartment, our really important part of the upper back. We're going to use this in our next exercise. So next time you come up, feel that wideness, that strong mid back, and then take one leg back, take the other leg back, and find your plank. Just for a moment, feel your chest right between those hands, feel your arms nice and strong, and notice that a plank requires you to use your sides and your front of the abdominals, but also your full back. Let's take 2 more breaths here. Really work those shoulder blades flat on your back by breathing wide and into the back. Last breath. And then slowly bring your knees down, bring your belly down, and come all the way to the floor. For the upper part of the back, we're going to take the arms into a nice goalpost position. So you're creating almost like a gate with your arms. You're going to lengthen your legs and feel your belly drawing in and up away from the floor. Find your ribs slightly lifted and nod your chin so you can look down. Your arms are going to reach past your ears, and then they're going to pull in and then slightly lift and squeeze the shoulder blades together. Bring the arms back about 1 inch off the floor, reach them past your ears, pull them in, and then slightly squeeze the shoulder blades together and bring the arms back up and then down. 2 more times. We're going to find ourselves really working the mid-back. And last time, keeping that breath flowing. And then from here, bring your hands close to the ribs, tuck your toes, press yourself up, and bring your knees underneath your hips. Come onto all fours. Take a nice inhale, find those shoulder blades, kind of landing nice and flat on your rib cage at the back so you feel that nice, strong scapular section, compartment of the shoulders strong. Extend your left leg. And then bring your right arm long. We're going to take a little bit of a pulse here. So we're strengthening the back of the body, but we're also creating a little bit of a pulse through the back of the shoulder and the glute. The back of the leg, back of the arm, connecting to the strong trunk, the back of your trunk especially. Let's go for 8, 7, 6, and 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly come down. Reset those shoulders. So find that nice inhale, wide into the sides, into the back. Lift from underneath the arms. Extend your right leg. Find your opposite arm, left arm. Pulse. Again, feel the back of your trunk. So your entire trunk is working, but we want to especially include the extensors of the back in the upper and lower part of the back. Try not to arc your lower back. Feel the spine lengthening down and back, and notice that the arm and the leg are pulsing, reaching, pulsing, and reaching. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come on back down and return onto your belly. We're now going to return to our arms, reaching out in that nice gate pose, goalpost position. And this time we're going to take the arms and we're going to reach them into a V. And then slide or kind of lift and slide them by your hips. Lift and then return them up above. Pull the elbows in. Do that again. Make a V. Lift up and over towards the hips. Lift up and over towards the front of your mat. Pull and create that nice gate pose. 2 more. Lift and lift. Use your abdominals to support your lower back, using the upper back to lift the arms up and over. And then slide your hands in, press yourself up, and come back onto all fours. Okay, so from here, we're going to return to that nice strong mid-back. Inhale. Exhale, and bring your left leg back. Bring your right arm forward. So here we are again. This time we're going to go out to the side and then back to center and just slightly past your center line. Inhale and exhale. So again, we're using our abdominals. Absolutely. We need to use our abdominals so we're not overworking our back muscles, but we're needing those back muscles, those extensors of the low back and the mid back to help glide and slide those arms in and out. 2 more. Last one. And then come on back to center. Return with your knee and your hand back on all fours. Take an inhale. Reorganize those shoulders. Lengthen your spine. And take your right leg long. Take your left leg long and hold. Now you can just stay right here and work on your core strength and your back strength. Or you can add the really inner thigh, outer thigh, kind of inside of your shoulder, outside of your shoulder, connection to your center and your back. We're working the back of the body to lift the arm and leg. 3 more. Keep lifting the back of the head, the back of the neck. Last one. And then lengthen and release. Now we're going to go back onto our belly. Now this time I want you to take your hands along the side of your body, or just keep them like a little pillow and rest your forehead. Your legs are going to be your choice. Wider is easier, narrower is harder. We're going to lift one leg up and then lengthen to lower, alternating leg lifts. So this is for your low back. Your low back is connected to your glutes. Your glutes are connecting with your legs. So we're using our glutes and our lower back muscles to lift the leg. We don't want to overdo it with our lower back muscles, so we're using our glutes. We're also engaging the abdominals. Now, if you want a little more, if your hands are by your side, reach them back, lift them slightly off the floor, lift your sternum and chest slightly off the floor, and find a little more of a back bend. Reach your sternum forward, reach your tailbone back, so you're lengthening and making space between each vertebra as you find your back extension. Last 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Take your hands close to the ribs, press back, and find your all fours. This time we're going to go onto our forearms. Find a nice strong mid back here. So lift from underneath those arms, wide into the sides of the rib cage, into the mid back. Lift the back of your head. And then take one leg back, take the other leg back, and let's strengthen the trunk here in our hover plank, using our muscles, the core muscles of the front, side, and back to keep you up for 5 breaths. 4, 3, really strengthening from the mid back. The low back is working as well, but the abdominals are helping the low back so it doesn't have to do all the work. And then slowly bring your knees down. Bring yourself all the way down. Take your hands at the back, to the sides or to the back of your skull. And let's finish with a side to side lift. So we're going to be working the lower and upper part of the back from a diagonal, from side to side. So we're going from one side to the other. Inhale and exhale. All right, we've got another 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Press your hands into the floor. Press your hips back and create a nice big stretch for the low back as you bring your hips towards your heels. Let your head down. Big wide inhale. And exhale. Very slowly walk your hands in. Take your toes, tuck them into the floor. Let your head be heavy and just kind of round through the mid-back. Tailbone heavy as you scoop your belly in. Start to make your way up into a rolling up position, stacking the bones to straighten your spine. Inhale your arms up, interlace your hands, bring your palms to the ceiling, and just stretch through the lines of the back. Release your arms one more time. Inhale your arms up. This time keep them open and just slightly lean towards the right. Inhale back to center, slightly lean towards the left. And back to center and bring your palms together. Come back. And you have completed your low back and upper back 10 minutes of good conditioning. So enjoy that strong back and keep your practice going. We have to do this all the time, not just once, right? So we'll see you soon again in our other movement practices through Y Yoga and myself, Hana. See you soon again. Thank you.